Son of a... Rock and roll, baby. This is the first cut. I got it set a little bit more aggressive. Hey guys, Kapper here. It is Friday, August 17th, and I've been down for a few days. I had a tumor taken off of my left chest wall 2 days ago, so I've been in the house for 2 days, but I have to get out of the house. It was inside, or it was outside, not inside, like my lungs, and it's going to be benign. So shouldn't be any worries there, but I got a 3.5-inch incision. But I've been in the house for a day and a half, and that's pretty much long enough. So I got this food plot behind the house here, and I hadn't got to it yet. It's pretty much burned off, ready to go. So what I'm going to do is just try and knock this out in an hour. You can see I got the Branson with the disc it up quick, plant it, and then cultipack it and be in the house for dinner. So let's give it a whirl. I think it'll be very smooth now that I've got it kind of down pat. And here's just a real quick before look. This is a good size plot. I'm gonna guess it's close to an acre, probably 3/4 of an acre. And this is where I got that shoot house that me and old Iron Mike moved last summer. So let's get to work on this thing. Oh, a little tippy there. See if I can get you a nice view of the house also. Okay, so I'm getting ready to spread the seed, and to save time, I run the drag at the same time as I run the seed. I just spread the seed out evenly and drag the strips that happen to follow me, but you'll get at least part of it dragged without having to do two separate things. I used to run the seed first and then the drag, but now I've combined that step at least when I'm doing the big seed. Saves time. So now my trusty old drag finally bit the dust. You see this huge clump of dirt here? Well, what happened is, you see I got two layers. I got two panels welded together. Well, this one came off here. So you can see it kind of bobbling, hanging down there. So now it's going to continually get stuck there, but I got to finish this plot out and then break out the welder. And another step to save a little bit of time is I'm finishing up this 4-mix seed and then I'll throw the fertilizer on top of this so that I don't have to stop and reload. I could probably get all the fertilizer on top, so it's just one trip around and I don't have to stop again. Okay, and while I'm here, I ran the disc over this little road beneath the pond dam, and I'm going to throw some of the 4-seed mix on here and drag it just to try and get something to grow here until I get this road all fixed up. This road needs a French drain and a culvert pipe in the middle, but for now, if I get something to grow on it, it'll at least hold the dirt here better. Well, true to form, it can never really go smooth. Remember that piece I told you I needed to weld up there? Well, it was getting caught on the ground and it flipped this entire thing over. I'm just glad it didn't hit my boom and wreck that. So it was being dragged like this, it caught and it flipped over just like that. So yeah. At least I got that plot planted over there, and I got a little bit of seed on this. I'll try to, maybe I'll just flip it and leave it this way if I can for 1 or 2 more drags, and then that's going to be it. This is how it flipped right here. It flipped over, and look how close it came to hitting that boom. That's exactly how it got hooked, just like that on the ground. Look at that, I just needed 2 more swipes with the drag and it would have been much better. Ah well. Alright, so I'm out back here cultipacking. And I did not want to come out and do it after that drag broke on me. And then I couldn't get the cultipacker on. You know, I'd back up an inch too far, then I'd pull up an inch too far forward, and it was too heavy to move. Getting hangry, back starting to hurt. I almost said piss on it and just left it. But I forced myself to do it. I want to do it the right way. This one last step is very crucial, unless you get lucky and get rain on it within a day or 2, which they're calling for rain, but sorry, I don't trust the weatherman. So stay tuned. In a couple of weeks this thing ought to be popping green if we get a little bit of moisture on it, but either way, this is a kind of a low field. So I suspect it's going to turn out either way. So we'll keep you posted. So here's a quick look at that road. I improvised and I dragged the bucket across the rough spots on the way down here, and now I'm just hitting it with the cultipacker. It's kind of a Hail Mary attempt to try and get something to stick here. The seeds, they're calling for potentially heavy rain, and if that's the case, this will be washed out again, but we'll see. I had the seed, I got the ATV seeder and everything right here, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And this is just temporary until I get it fixed the right way.